Hey guys, I'm back, and today we're going to do the antonyms and synonyms that go with your vocabulary words. Yesterday, remember, we had the words amaze, conclusion, noticed, prefer, and similar. So pull out that vocabulary binder or folder and look in the first box at amaze. You will see at the bottom, there are synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms, remember, mean that they are the same. So we could easily use our word similar, right, for a synonym. So when we're talking about amaze and we're thinking along the lines of the same, what is a synonym that we could use? How about surprise, shock, astonish? So let me write surprise or shock on here. I'll try to give you two, at least one. All right, there's how you spell surprise and shock. Those are your synonyms for amaze. Now, if you're not surprised or you're not shocked, what would be an antonym or the opposite? So over in the next box, maybe you would write, you expect it, because it didn't surprise you, it didn't shock you, you just expected it. So expect would be a good one. Or even bore, because the opposite of surprise is bore, right? So there are your antonyms for amaze. Okay, let's move on. Remember, you can always pause this video to spell things. You can rewind the video if you didn't hear what Mrs. Heck said. She does talk fast. All right, we're looking at the next word, which was conclusion. And conclusion, we said, was the end, right? So that could be used as a synonym, as the same. You could also use finish, or you could just add ending instead of end. That would be good. I would also maybe put final, because conclusion is your final. It's the end, it's the closure. Those are your synonyms, those things that are the same or similar. All right, and if it's not the finish or not the end, it must be the start or begin. And you can put ing on these words to make them happening now, in the present. All right. Okay, so that is our word conclusion. Now, how about our next word was noticed. Noticed. If you notice something, whoops, I didn't erase that all the way, did I? So sorry. You are observing it. You made an observation. So observe would be the same as notice, and so would I saw. I noticed, I saw. Now, if you didn't observe it, see it, or our word notice it, that means that you missed it or it was undetected. So you missed or undetect. And that's a word you might not be familiar with unless you use the word detective. And a detective is the one he sees or observes everything. So there are your synonyms and antonyms. Make sure you're writing them in the correct box. Synonym means the same, the words that are the same as your vocabulary word. All right, moving on. Okay, so our next word was prefer. So if you prefer something, you like it or you pick it, right? To like or to pick. So like and pick would be your synonyms for prefer. If you don't prefer it, you either dislike it or you reject it. You reject it. So dislike or reject. All right, and we're on to our last word, antonyms and synonyms. Again, pause me, rewind me, whatever you need to do, okay? And we're back to similar. So the things that are similar means that they are a match or the same. Could use alike, because we did use alike in our definition. Those would be synonyms. And if they're not similar, they are usually unequal or they're just different. They're different. They're not similar. They're different. So let me write those words for you so you can spell those. Unequal or different. Now, I know I moved through that fast. I know you only have 12 minutes to write, and this is a lot of writing in 12 minutes, but you can always come on this video because it is posted to YouTube. You can easily write your vocabulary words or synonyms and antonyms, pause, rewind, whatever. So see you tomorrow for word and pictures.